Okay, welcome. This is Jason from Radiant Family, and I just really felt to continue a particular topic that I was discussing in my last video, which we're really talking about coherence in relationship to whatever work we might be doing, and then what can the Orgone Generators do to add to our cohesive, coherent field of intelligence that comes into, the healing field, whatever it is we're doing. We have to remember that this is not for one field or another. Some fields it might be more appropriate for, but ultimately we're looking at creating that essence of a space that is clear, a space that is concise, so that we can really capacitate what we're looking to do to the maximum. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. And I just, I really love these lights. I'm just going to hold this up for a second so you can just see the beauty of that. It's the LEDs. And what's really nice, I'll get more into what I was just discussing, but, just to get back into the actual workings of the device, if you can just see that even the pulse rate of the radionics function, each generator, you can see that each one has its own signature. So it also helps keep the mind on track with what we're doing, what what's being put out, how much energy is being put out. So I thought that's just a kind of a fun part of the generators. So back into the aspect of coherence. If you're a writer, if you're somebody who is capacitating even legal work, whatever it might be, what you're looking for is to be able to take the mind and focus it as cohesively as possible into whatever it is that you're doing, so that that expression can really come forth in its full flowering. And what I've noticed as a 20-year veteran in the healing arts is that the less internal pressure I experience, the less energy I have to put out and expend to try to hold the space around whatever I'm dealing with. Quite frankly, the results just increase. This is something I'm noticing on a regular basis because I've done the experiments, the testing for myself, where some days I'll actually take the generator out of the clinic and I'll just see, so what am I experiencing today? What is this all about? And then I'll put it back in and find out for myself. And the results, they're subtle. But it's the subtlety that really is powerful, because this device itself is not doing something, it's not making something happen on your behalf. What it's doing is it's capacitating a field so that the intelligence of your mind, the intelligence of your body, and then the vision that you might hold is being held in a field that is really pure potential. And that's what everyone in the world is looking for that. We're looking for potential. And the more we can gain access to that field of potential and hold that coherently, then whatever it is that we're doing, whether it is bookkeeping, art, anything, it doesn't really matter what it is. You're able to really bring that into a much, much greater capacity, not because it is doing it for you, but because you are learning to utilize the space much more coherently. And that's really, in my view, what this is all about. It's about a conscious evolution of our entire world, is what we're really in the middle of. And so I feel that technologies like this, that are sovereign in their nature, and they really they move us toward a certain sovereignty in ourselves, because we start to see that what we're really looking for in our work is fulfillment. We're looking for purpose. And that purpose is not going to come from something out there. It's not going to come from something that someone's telling us. It's really coming from being able to utilize the mind, the heart, and the body in a way that is going to add benefit. It's going to bring new potential to the lives that we touch. So check it out, go to orgonegenerator.com. And you can also call Nick up, talk to him about this. He's really knowledgeable. He has a lot of great information. But even if you opt to get a smaller version of one of the generators, they all do a pretty powerful work because of the way that they're facilitating. They really are just magnifying what you're already putting out. And then, of course, most of us in the field of orgone understand about the DOR, the deadly orgone. That's one thing that I've noticed, is that this does seem to clean the environment. I tend to be really intuitive or really sensitive to my environment. And one thing that I have noticed is a fresher, kind of a cleaner environment when I'm using these devices. And so to me, that is right there alone is huge, because with whoever you're working with whatever you're working with, the ultimate goal is to get down to the bottom of what is the blockage, what is in the way of achieving the result that we're looking for. So to increase the relative ambient chi, the energy that we have access to be able to facilitate that inside of the mind and heart, to be able to bring forth a new vision. That's what this is really all about, to break free of a certain state of apathy we've been in for so long, and to start moving into a new way of expressing ourselves, a new way of living our lives and facilitating our work. So I'll just keep the videos coming, and I'm so appreciative that you've joined, and many blessings. Yes.